Hey there everyone. I just went to film the first wrap up of the first week, but realised that probably the best first thing to do would be to give an overview of what it takes to be able to achieve your commercial pilot license, especially in Australia, just in broad strokes. So I'm just going to run you through what's involved in the course and how long it takes and what you have to do to be able to get to that final day where you can get paid to fly as a pilot. So there's two different ways that you can get your commercial pilot license. One is through self-study at a flight school, where you have to go through all of your training pretty much off your own back, hold yourself accountable, and you have to do 200 hours or have to have done 200 hours of flight time. The other way to be able to get your commercial pilot license is the way that I'm doing it, which is through a integrated school where you only have to do 150 hours of flight time. You study in a class setting and you go through the whole process with a group of other pilots who are on the same path. Not only do you have to do the flight hours, get training from a school, but you also have to be able to get your commercial pilot license or your CPL, you need to do 7 theory exams and learn those subjects. So I've just started the first of them, which is performance and planning. So there's that one. There's navigation, which is another exam. There is meteorology, which is the study of the weather. The aerodynamics, learning about effects of the wind on aircraft. Air law, so study of what we can do as pilots, especially commercial pilots. And then aircraft systems, which is just learning about the different power plants and different aircraft that you're able to fly once you get your commercial pilot license. And then at the end of those 7 theory exams, and you've got all your hours, you get to sit a flight test. This flight test is apparently much the same as your PPL or RPL flight test, which you prepare for a flight. The CASA examiner comes down, meets you for the day, you take them for a flight, they probably put you through some drills, and much the same as the private pilot license flight test, you either pass or fail. So that's pretty much an overview of how you get your commercial pilot license. A little bit more on my schedule and how what it looks like for me over the next 6 months of getting my commercial pilot license. The first month we have now, which you've noticed by me being in the home office, is we're doing a full month of theory. So 2 weeks of classroom study on performance and planning. And then also, that was the first week, and then the second week is focused on navigation. And then a week where we can have tutored study with one of the instructors. And then the final week is when we sit both of those exams. So we'll do the performance and planning exam and then the navigation one. The following month after that, so that was month 1. Month 2 is our command building month. So that's when we get to take a plane and fly it around the country building command hours to be able to go towards that 150 hours of flight time for one of the requirements for your commercial pilot license. The third month is another month of study. So I'm not sure exactly which subjects they are, but there'll be 1 or 2 of those subjects out of the 7 that we need to do exams for. The fourth month after that is our night VFR rating. So that's when we do lessons and get accredited, get the rating to be able to fly at night under visual rules. So then the fifth month is another month of theory and study for another 2 or 3 of the theory exams that we need to do. And then the last month is CPL flight lessons, so some training that we need to brush up on all at the end of the course. I'm not actually entirely sure what those lessons are, but yeah, they're lessons with instructors and all in preparation for our commercial pilot's license flight test at the end of the 6th month. So yeah, the good thing that I like about it is it's all structured, so I kind of know what's going to be happening over the next 6 months, and if I can stay up to scratch and stay on top of things, then I'll be able to get to the end of that 6 months just ticking the boxes along the way, and hopefully walk away with a commercial pilot license. So yeah, that's the main benefit which I saw of going with the school side of things and doing it the 150 hours schedule, as opposed to doing it self-study over a longer period of time and doing it under the 200-hour curriculum. Right, so hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea of what the broader picture looks like for attaining your commercial pilot license. There's a lot of documentation out there, and I will link to it in the bottom of this video, just so you can check out exactly how CASA lays it out and what's involved from them. But essentially the 2 things you need to know is there's a self-study way, school route, which I'm doing, and then there's both theory and practical flying throughout the whole program. Well, look forward to my first wrap up of the first week of ground theory. That will be in the next video, and look forward to staying up to date with the journey. Cheers.